Okay, this is the mouse robot. I want to make clear that I've modified it. You can see the piece here that we used to pick the mouse up and place it in the maze. That's defining it as the mouse robot. But underneath, I've taken out that long supporter and I've put two short ones here. Okay, so you can see that there's two short supporters in the front of the robot. So it leans down a little bit. You could raise it up by attaching a second short supporter on either side. This is a very good fix to get the robot to work correctly so it's not skidding along. It's rolling smoothly. There are other ways to fix this, the issue with that bottom long supporter. You can tell students not to put it on at all, or you can remind them that this is a good design for certain surfaces, to have a long supporter here and a little bolt on the end, but that surface that it works perfectly on may not be the surface that they're using. So they'll have to make some changes. And one of the simplest modifications I've seen that works well is just adding the short supporters here, attaching it to the main board with a couple of nuts. And I've put bolts in the open side of those supporters just to give it a smoother surface to move on. You can also put a blue board here. There's two blue boards in the green kit. A blue board attached here will be another nice smooth surface to move on. Sometimes the mouse robot has a tendency to pop backwards. That's going to especially be a problem if the motor is on incorrectly. So the wheel should always be on the rear end of the mouse robot. The label should be towards the front. This is easy to do backwards. Students will do this often, get the wheel closer to the front. That'll put more weight on the back and it'll cause it to pop backwards, do a lot of wheelies like this. So make sure that the motors are attached with the label towards the front, the wheel towards the back. I often tell them to think about these wires when they're attaching them. The wires for the motors should come off the back of the robot. It's one very simple way to explain how to attach them.